Hello and welcome back, my friends. I've got an awesome gardening tip I want to share with you today. It's a very easy way to triple your potato harvest in your garden. Check it out. All right, so what you just saw me do was create some premium compost right here on site with the soil sifting compost trommel machine. This was built using a Harbor Freight concrete mixer and a waste receptacle. I'll drop a link below this video if you want to check out how that was done. But you can see here we've got some premium compost. So if you can create some of this at home, that's great. Now, an alternative to a machine like this, which makes quick work out of the process, you can get a whole lot of compost created in a short amount of time, would be something like this, a little compost sifter box. I use this for many years. This is just 2x4s with some 1/4-inch mesh, and I frame that in using 1.5-inch trim pieces. So those are just screwed into the bottom, holding it in place, and you just throw your compost in here. I'll show you how it's done. So that's how that works. I did it that way for years, very labor intensive, but if you got a smaller garden, or that's just the beginning start for you, that's going to work just fine. Now you can get one 12-foot 2x4 board, one 12-foot trim piece, and get yourself a little piece of that 1/4-inch mesh and you're good to go. So what we have here is a nice beautiful patch of potatoes. These were all grown using store-bought potatoes that had started to sprout. And the method that I'm going to be sharing with you today is hilling or mounding soil around the potato greens. These are the stalks that are growing off the potatoes. Now, potatoes are going to continually grow right off of these stalks and close to the soil surface. So you want to continue to hill that soil up at least 2 times during a growing season so that you can maximize your harvest of potatoes. So once you plant your potatoes and those greens start to grow, let them get about 8 inches to 12 inches tall. And then you can start hilling that soil around them. And you want to leave about 3 to 4 inches of that greens just popping out right at the top, so you're still getting the photosynthesis. And doing this is going to give you a much larger potato harvest. Alternatively, if you are unable to get your hands on any compost, but you have some seedless straw, you can use that and other mulching material. Even some, partly broken down wood chips would work. But some good premium compost like this is going to give you the absolute best results. We're just kind of gently letting that soil fall in between the greens. We don't want to crush them as we're doing this. We just want to hill up around them. Now, throughout the season, like I said, you do this twice. You can mound up to about 1 foot above the soil surface. You don't want to go too much taller than that. So you want to leave the tops just like that, poking out. If some of them get buried, that's okay. You just want to do your best to try to leave some of those tops poking out. Now, it's very easy to get lazy and skip doing this. I'm guilty of that. I've done it many times. but really it only takes a minute and you get so much more out of your potatoes doing it this way. What I'm sifting here was our compost pile that we grew our sweet potatoes in last year. There's a lot of broken down soil in here already, mixed with wood chips and other plant debris that's breaking down over the years. You can see how if you were using store-bought compost, this could become quite expensive and actually almost defeat the purpose of growing your own organic potatoes at home if the cost is too high. But in the same breath, as you add in this organic material to your beds or to your garden plot, that's going to continue to add to the soil profile, so you're getting that benefit either way. But if you can come up with systems at home to create your own soil like this, not only is it going to save you a bunch of money, it's going to grow some amazing crops. So that's going to do it for today, everyone. Hope you found this video helpful or entertaining in some way. If you did, be sure to smash the thumbs. And if you haven't already, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to the channel. New uploads every week, sometimes every day, and we're always updating you on all the different projects growing on back here. So with that, take care, have yourself a good one. Cheers.